Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. How's everyone doing today? In this video, it is Seriously Serious All Out Battle Stage 9, and I would like to tackle the most difficult mission at this point. Well, that's a point of contention. Which one is the most difficult one? Is it the 6 AGL or is it the under 6 turns? Which one is it? Take your picks. Alright, so I decided I'm going to try to do the Mono AGL one first. Okay, so I have dodge, dodge, tank, dodge, useless, and slot 3. I am unsure as to what I'm doing here. That is just the general statement at this point. So I am hoping that I can turn 5 or turn 6, do both active skills from the 10th year LRs, and then just go ham. And yeah, maybe I can do the under 6 turns mission with this team. Let's just hop in, shall we? Okay, so attempt number 1 was an unmitigated disaster because there was an AoE right away, so I am a little bit concerned, to say the least. Does he need to be in slot 1? No, he just has that great chance. The guard. I would love to not have an issue here. Yeah, at least I can get an 18 key super there. There is an 18 key super there. And there's an 18 key super there. So, if I could survive here, that's great. But that's a maximum disaster slot 1 again. Okay, so I did survive. Okay, let's look at some of the stats here for Cellmax. Cellmax is a 550 million health opponent with 880,000 attack, 1.5 million defense, and 70% damage reduction with 5 attacks per turn. He has 2 attacks. One is the maximum smash, which massively raises attack for 1 turn. It's 100%, and that is approximately 2.6 million damage. And then there is the maximum disaster one, which also massively raises attack for 1 turn, which is also 100% attack raise. And that is also a 2.64 million attack. However, the AoE damage 1 is supposed to be 880,000, and then the AoE damage 2 plus is supposed to be 616,000. That applies to what we see here on this turn, okay? That applies to what we see here on this turn, not before. So the maximum disaster super attack actually is a separate AoE from what we're seeing here. Okay, so 2 turns in, and already not looking so hot. And as with most Seriously Serious All Out battles, there is no... How do I put this? Oh my word. I cut out there for a second because I forgot that there was the revive here. Man, that Vegeta is not supposed to be a liability in slot 3. Okay, so there's an AoE here already. And this guy might survive it. He might survive it. I don't know at this point. Right, hear me out. I don't know at this point if that maximum disaster. Okay, so I know exactly what happened here. Okay, so the maximum disaster, which is the AoE super attack, will only ever occur the first turn, and more than likely will happen before you even get to attack, because it only will occur when he's at full health. And according to Dokkan info, that's a slot 0, turn 1, 0 cooldown attack. So, gotta be careful for that. So damage is looking okay for the most part. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so damage is looking rather okay here. Of course, damage is a little bit lacking, but this is turn 3. This is a 90% damage reduction here. So that's not going to do much damage, so that's really cool. That's an AoE. The Gotenks is supposed to dodge. Oh no, that wasn't the Gotenks, that was the Vegeta. This Vegeta is really a liability. I think I am going to transition that Vegeta into the Goku as soon as he comes back around, and then put him in slot 1 if necessary. However, I should have a transformation with the Goku here. And if I have the transformation, I might be able to get out of taking any super attacks. I do. I most definitely do. So let's go and pop this off. There's a super attack. There's a super attack. And that's a super attack. I'm not trying to focus on getting the 18 key supers, even though these are guaranteed crits. There's just not much that will help, per se, with the damage here. As you can see, even there with more ki, he still did the same amount of damage. But if he gets an additional super attack, he manages to do more damage. So that's good. Also, that put on hold. That put on hold the turn counter. So I could still get this in under 6 turns. Could still get this in under 6 turns. So now I have to see here where the attack placements are, because I would not be happy if there's an AoE here. Okay, there is no AoE. I do have guaranteed dodge because this is post-revival, right? I do have guaranteed dodge here. I want to save this for... I want to save this for turn 6. Should I survive? I would like to save that for turn 6. Okay, let's go and grab all of these. Let's grab these, and let's grab this. If I understand correctly, I should have been able to remove both the super attack and the AoE here, because I don't see the AoE. But the super attack should also not occur this turn. Nice. I want this Gogeta to get as much additional super attacks as possible. Nope. Just one additional super attack. Granted, I don't think I put his hidden potential system up. I have to check that. But getting the additional super attack here is good. I believe that's a guaranteed. Maybe we can get another super attack from him. No. Okay. Yep, good. Very good. Very, very good. Now, this Goku here must dodge to survive, but he does have guaranteed dodge. Keep forgetting about that. He does have guaranteed dodge. And now we have 4 health bars down already. So we've done a little over 130 million. Not 130 million. Sorry, 290 million, something like that already? No, not 290 million. What am I talking about? About 240 million, 250 million. Okay, so I do have... Oh my gosh. If I lose because the AoE hits everybody, I am going to be furious. I am going to be absolutely furious if that's the case. This is just untenable. Honestly, this is untenable. I mean, okay, the super attack being there at the end is not something I'm happy about either. It's at 21 million. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. So let's see here. Nope, that's fine. Let's go grab these. Let's get a 24 key with the Goten and Trunks. And sure, let's go and grab that as well. Now, if I remember correctly, AoEs bypass the target skill. The additional super attack there is huge. If I can get a third here, that will maximize damage as well. Nope. Okay, there's a counter. Beautiful. Okay, yeah. Okay, good. It's a good thing. That's a really good thing. Okay, so I just got to under 50%, and it looks like I am running out of damage from Vegito, because this is the last counter. Alright. That's alright. Nice additional super attack there. Very nice. And he's targeted. Nope. He should be able to tank this. No problem. Yep. Alrighty. I wonder... I absolutely am wondering if I shouldn't pop the active skill. No, of course I should pop the active skill. That's the Gogeta fusion. I should definitely pop the active skill here. Yeah. I should definitely pop the active skill here. Yes, pop that off. $21 million. That is huge. Now popping off this active skill. Very nice damage there, actually. Very, very, very nice damage there. Now, I am sorely tempted to leave this guy in slot 1, but I'm gonna lose out on a significant amount of damage if I do so. Well, not really, actually. I just don't want him to... It's not a Ki Blast, so he's not countering that, right? Yeah, it's a Ki Blast. He's not countering that anyway. He's not countering that anyway. What's the actual details here? Ki +4 per rainbow keys obtained. For every rainbow keys obtained, he's got another 5% damage reduction. That would be 80% damage reduction. I will only ever have 3, so that's 75% damage reduction. Here, when I say ever, I mean at this particular stage. Okay, yeah. Let's operate here. Yeah. This is the turn 6. So if this doesn't finish here, then yeah. If this doesn't finish here, then this is not necessarily going to be an under 6 turn team. But that 30+ million attack stat at a guaranteed crit is making me think that this is very much doable. Question is how many additional super attacks I can get from this rotation. Because this is really close. Very nice. There's the 3rd super attack. Very, very nice. Very nice. A 4th? Yes! Super awesome. Super awesome. You shouldn't take more than like a single digit here, right? Oh, okay, double digits. Hey, I'm sitting corrected. Wow, wow, wow. There you go, folks. That is practically a cheat code. And I say that because if you folks did not pull nor exchange for the AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, you probably would not be able to do this in under 6 turns. You might, however, be able to do this with a relatively similar team. The things to consider, right? The things to consider is that your first rotation has a full dodge team. And the reason why I say that is because your first rotation needs to dodge that maximum blaster, that AoE attack that he will do in... This is my only my second attempt, so I don't know if this is going to be true for every run. But that maximum blaster attack looks to be the very first slot before you get to attack. And that's an AoE attack with a 2.64 million attack stat. And that, of course, also raises his attack by 100%. So I believe that is the biggest trouble there. Post turn 1, he has regular AoEs. If you have the 10th year Super Saiyan 3 Goku to Super Saiyan 4 Goku, you can use that active skill to bypass that. More so over, you can actually use that if he is in the first rotation. You can actually go to the damage node, get under 44% HP, and then use it, and then you could absolutely mitigate any damage from Maximum Blaster. That's another strategy to work there. However, you do need to be worried about his regular super attacks. As you saw in this run, it might actually end up in the very last slot as well. So be careful. a Pure Saiyan / Fused Fighters team should do very well. And then you could use both 10th year LRs there as well. There you go, folks. That's going to be it for this video. I hope I was able to give you all enough information to succeed in doing the AGL only mission. Well, it's just technically 6 AGLs. The friend unit does not count. As well as understanding the fight here and the mechanics of this Cell Max boss. I honestly was expecting this to be a little bit more difficult, but thankfully that is only 2 attempts, and I was, thank God, successful to be able to get this done. Thank you all so very much. I really appreciate you sticking around and watching the video, at least up until this point. If you are new here, if you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Ocean, signing off.